welcome back to the channel. I got some news, man. Some things that's happening, some things that already happened that I couldn't record, I couldn't catch, but I'm gonna tell you in a second. But anyway, I'm just here in the garage. I'm just chilling with the 5.0, obviously, you know, checking over the oil, make sure the coolant's good, you know, stuff like that. You know, you got to take care of your car take care of you, man. That's how I see it. So I'm just doing a brief check over, make sure everything's straight. And it's been perfect. You know, this is still a fresh build to me. So I gotta make sure it's mint before we take, you know, steps further. But let me show you what I got going on real quick. Shimmy on over to this angle right here, and if you've been following me, notice you notice anything different. And if you said, yo, that car looks a little low, and that's because it finally is, man. I finally got them lowering springs that's been sitting in my garage. I mean, sitting in my basement for however long. For too long. It should have been on a while ago, but yes, I got my lowering springs on. I mean, and they're still settling. I only had them on for like a day or two, and they look amazing. They changed the whole car. And like I said, these are the Eibach lowering springs. I believe it's an 1.8 inches in the front and 1.5 inches in the back. You know, I still got the little tires on there, so looks all right. But in my eyes, it's basically 1.5 inch drop all the way around, if you ask me. But they look amazing, man. The handling has improved dramatically. The car feels so much better. Thanks. The car feels so much better planted to the ground. And it S550 already had good handling, but now it's even better. So happy with that. And as you guys know, right now I'm just headers, catback, and a tune for that. But I did throw an engine code for the intake manifold runner stuck open. So that's my first step I got to figure out why that's happening. And I mean, I lost a tremendous amount of power. Like it's super slow right now, obviously because of that. So I need to figure out that code, need to get that fixed. And once we get that, we got this bad boy going on. Yep. We are going to be slapping on. We're going to just, you know, that's how it's going to look. We are going to be slapping on that JLT cold air intake. I also have the air box too, but you know, there's no point in bringing all that out. You know, you get the point here. So got the nice JLT intake going on here. Once I get that engine code resolved, because it was running perfect, and then like I don't know, like a couple days ago, I'm going to do well. First I got a light, and then I'm thinking maybe because of my high flow cast, because I had that before. Got that figured out, squared away, and now it's saying my IMRC lockouts, well, that's what people are telling me, but the intake manifold runners are stuck open, which is making me lose crazy amount of power. And this don't mean nothing until I get that engine code fixed, because right now it's slow. But the like I said, nice JLT going on there, a nice big filter. I was able to find that quick. So I'm like, man, I couldn't record the lowering springs, man. I gotta give people something. I got people update people who are watching me. And you know, I can't just get the intake, you know what I'm saying? So next thing, you should already know, that manifold, this manifold is gone. That is getting taken out, and I will be getting a 2018 ported manifold on there. You know, that's already going through, man. We're getting finalized with that. I'm just waiting back to hear a couple words, and I already have plans of doing this anyway. I told people, you know, if you follow me, I said, you know, I'm going full bolt-on with this car. And I was able to find a deal on this, and I'm able to find a good price on a brand new ported 18 manifold. So I'm gonna grab that, because I was gonna end up spending the money anyway, because I was going to, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna take that out anyway. I had plans it out already. But my goal with this car on a full bolt-on setup is to get it around 420, maybe 415. I don't know, 450. I'm cool anything between 420, 440, If it gets to 415 horsepower, cool. I just want my full bolt-on setup, good tune, and I'm gonna ride it out for a little while, and then, you know, I can't tell you about the future plans, man. You gotta subscribe, like, share. You gotta stay tuned for that, cause I mean, I got plans. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. So to get all this squared away, man, it's gonna be full bolt-on 93, and we're gonna ride it out. I'm gonna race it, take it to the track, see how it runs. You know, we're gonna go straight up and have fun with this car. But man, and pictures just didn't look that big, so I was kind of skeptical, but I'm not sure how well it's catching in camera. I mean, it's not the biggest in the world, but it's I mean, you can compare it to the stock one. it's a lot bigger. Over here, so we don't lose that. So yeah, things are coming for this car, and hope everybody stay tuned and watch it, because I got the intake right there. All needs the manifold and full bolt-on. Bam. I maybe might get this throttle body, but from doing research, they said the throttle body don't make a difference on these S550s. Like, almost as if it's no point. But what I'm doing, I'm gonna be having a full custom tune on this, so everything's gonna be dialed in perfectly on a dyno, because I'm more of a dyno guy. And I was gonna go with Lund tune, but for right now, the convenience for me, I'm going to just get it on dyno at the local shop that I went to last time, and they're going to custom tune it anyway. So for right now, that's what's going on. But like I said, first we got to start with getting rid of the engine code, because yesterday it was too many lights on. Yesterday I had the engine code on, and then I had low fuel. I was like, that's too many lights, yellow lights. I don't want to see either of them. But you know, can't deny about the gas part. But yeah, man, right now that's how the car sits. So I got planned for it, and hopefully y'all stay tuned to watch that. So I want to try and get a recording of, you know, fixing this engine code. Maybe someone else might have an issue with it or something like that. You know, I'm gonna try to help out as much as I can, as much as I know. So, and actually, if anyone has any advice for me, please let me know. Like, I'm not a genius. Like, I'm not no super mechanic. Like, sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know. So, with engine code was P2004, intake manifold runners stuck open. I think it was bank 1. So, if anybody knows anything about that ahead of time, let me know before. I mean, if it don't get fixed in time, but you get the point. So, like I said, as of right now, man, that's where I'm at with the car. I got the lower range springs on. We got the intake about to get on. We got the manifold going to come soon, like very shortly. And hopefully I can get it on a dyno quick, and hopefully I get it tuned, because that'll just make the party even better. The faster I can get the parts, the faster I can get it tuned, the faster I'll be ready to run it. Because I'm ready to run this thing and race it. And like I said, I lost a crazy amount of power when that engine light came on. I was driving, I'm like, on the floor, I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, I know it wasn't the fastest in the world, but damn. I was like, this one, like I got 200 horsepower. But it's all good. We're gonna get that off the way. And I don't know if it might be a 1-part, 2-part video. I might get this looked at tonight, honestly. So if I do, you know, I'm gonna show what I can. And so yeah, right now that's where we're at, man. I'm heading the full bolt-on way. I'm gonna try to get at least 420 wheel, 430 wheel out of it. And you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. And I think with the lockouts too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but 18 manifold. I'm gonna get the 18 ported manifold with the lockouts, and we're gonna see what happens, man. So hopefully y'all stay tuned for that, man.